Hi, I'm Joe Wesley of yYour Creative Solutions, and today this is the second episode of Not Quite Your Secret Sauce Hints on how to gain over your competition. First off, thank you for visiting us. Thank you for viewing us. I'd like to remind you, please remember to check the subscribe button below so you can keep tabs on what value we can bring for you. And better yet, click the bell so that way you'll get notification of an actual new production of Not Quite Your Secret Sauce. We also do your secret sauce, but I'll explain the difference in just a few moments. But the concept being how to get ahead of your competition, how to stand out from your competition, how to gain clients over your competition. It's a business. And I have nothing against other business owners, except their effort won't put money in my pocket in all likelihood. And I won't talk about finding your secret sauce. People who know me will know my statement to be, I don't claim that I see dead people, but I will see things about you you've yet to discover about yourself. And that's your uniqueness based on training, quality, experience, all of the above that nobody else can lay claim to. And I call that your secret sauce. A link for that below that talks about, as an introductory concept, your secret sauce. I know there are people who may not yet be ready to come on board to let's help us make things work for you. That's okay. It really isn't. But if you're not ready, you're not ready. But I still want to give some value back to you. So rather than talk about your secret sauce, because I haven't met you, I know nothing about you, let's talk about not quite your secret sauce. And these are easy things somebody can do as a business owner that your competition likely isn't doing, can still give you in a generic or general sense an advantage over the competition. So there'll be a series of not quite your secret sauce hints on how to gain that edge over your competition. By the way, this is episode 2. There'll be other episodes in this series, Not Quite Your Secret Sauce. Episode 1, you can click toward the end of this presentation as an image or click below for continuity. The point is today, how do I stand out from the competition? Many people I know will talk about what they do. And the challenge to that is, and I've said this before, your competition has been told through the business plan format, through the business coaches, whomever else, look at your competition and cherry pick the things you like best about what your competition is doing and or saying. If you're smart, if you're creative, embellish it. Claim it for your own in a better format. So it really is a challenge to talk about what you do of value over the competition because it will be copied. However, without knowing still your secret sauce, your unique factor, there are common practices I've experienced in the industry that many people aren't doing and are easy enough to do. It's a common understanding. People want to feel special. They want to feel important. And my wife, she's more the social creature than I am. And sometimes she'll get on her cell phone a text from a friend that will say in the text, call me. Now, my thinking is, you've reached out to me to make contact. And rather than say to me, Leonie, let's connect, what's a good time to talk, or is tomorrow at 4 o'clock good for you or not, they'll say, call me. My thinking is, so now the burden is on me to call you even though you've initiated the invite. I can't speak for my wife, but that's my perspective. So it occurred to me what's happening here is people want to feel important. So if you call them, they're the ones that say, you've called me, you've reached out to me, it must be important in your life, not knocking that. But it doesn't stop at just the social setting. It's also part of the business setting. So the story here is when I become part of a Zoom group and people put in their chat their bios, their taglines, their phone numbers, some people will say, I'm available for anybody to call me at any time. I respect that. However, I feel far more special when someone says to me, hey, Joe, I enjoyed the chat section we had 3 minutes ago. I would really love to talk with you. Here's my calendar invite. Or I'd like to reach out to you. I feel somewhat special because of that statement. I feel somewhat appreciated. Now, it could be they're trying to hawk their product. I have no idea what their intentions are. But to stand out from everybody else in that group, they reach to me. I says, I'd be happy to. Even though I know that odds are maybe they just want to sell me. But at least they're making the effort. So, not quite your secret sauce, something that many people don't do. And many Zooms will say, reach out to people. Everybody put your stats, your bio, your contact information in the Zoom group. And you'd be surprised. And it's not just Zoom. Back in the day, we had physical meetings still, and they put the brown bag in the middle of the table. You draw out a card. You call that person. Honestly, I didn't do it very often myself. But if somebody reached out to me, I still felt special. So at that time, I was not walking the talk. And really the core issue here is, without knowing your uniqueness of value, the key is to stand out from the competition. And if you perform an act that generally your competitors won't perform, immediately you are perceived as taking special notice of that possible prospect, that possible client might be more accurate. Not quite your secret sauce, part of any type of networking group virtually, make it a point, as I do, is to note the names of people that I've yet to communicate with. I even let them know I'd love to have dialogue with each of you separately. If that's okay with you, I will be reaching out to you privately for a meeting of the minds, a meeting for engagement. And more than that, I'd say 50 to 70% of time, people agree to sign up. Let's chat. I've gotten some good dialogue. I've gotten some good feedback. I've gotten some good clients. Ultimately, we're all in a business. I'm Joe Wesley, yYour Creative Solutions. And a reminder again, please remember to check the subscribe button below. Click that bell. Share us. Leave your comments, because I really would like to hear from you. If there's something you'd like to hear about, not quite your secret sauce, zing it by me. If you really want to gain an advantage over discovering your secret sauce, your uniqueness that nobody else has, contact me for more information on that also. In either instance, when you click the calendar link below, put in the subject matter, secret sauce. So that gets a highlighted response from all the other tons of mail that I get. I'm Joe Wesley, yYour Creative Solutions.